everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to take a peek at a brand new style by Belle Tress. I have had several requests to review this style. This is the new Dalgona 16 in Butterbeer Blonde. There have been some changes, some good improved changes coming up for Belle Tress. We're going to talk about that and this wig coming up. I purchased this style with my own funds. You can find it at Wig Studio One. Expand the description box below the video. I'll attach a link directly to this style so that you can look at more details and pricing. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. We want to earn your business. If there's anything we can do, reach out to support at wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the site. Scroll down, hit the help button to be connected with a live chat. Dalgona 16 is one of the newer family members in that ever-growing cafe collection by Belle Tress. It's a mid to long, shattered wavy style. We're used to seeing this kind of a texture from Belle Tress. On first glance, it may look to you like a lot of the other Belle Tress styles, but I assure you, there's a lot going on here that you're going to want to know. Now, this is in the color Butterbeer Blonde because when I purchase styles for myself that I think I'm going to wear, I certainly want to get it in my favorite color by Belle Tress. And that is a light sandy brown with lots of ash platinum highlighting. Very dynamic, neutral to cool. What I especially love about this is the rooting. The rooting is a light ash brown. And I think I've explained this before, but I have seen some variable root color on this style, but recently it has been more consistent than ever. So a true ash brown root going on there. Not a hint of brass, not a hint of red, no pink, just a nice light ash brown. So Dalgona 16 is exactly what it suggests. It's 16 inches from the crown to the edge of the hair in the back. It has 10 to 14 inch layers around the face. Blends beauty. All these layers just blend beautifully together in this beautiful shattered texture all the way around. It's a little smoother on the top. And this has a lace front, left monofilament side part, and it is then open wefted sides and back. So let's dig into this lace front feature. They call it a creative lace front, but this is the first time that I've seen such a lace front on any of the Belle Tress styles. So this is new, and it may or may not be applied to all styles going forward, but definitely some of the newer, longer styles that you will see. So what you're gonna see is that temple to temple lace front. Okay, I think Belle Tress's lace fronts are much improved. I am so excited about the improvements. It just feels like they are listening to us. It's a fine grid on the lace. It runs temple to temple. All of the seams nicely obscured. And then into a left monofilament side part back to the crown. What's unusual about this one is that typically what you will see on that lace front left monofilament side part combination is that the side part runs a little left of center, okay? Now this one is wider. So instead of just being a little left of center, you're gonna find that it starts a little bit farther to the left. Now what that's going to do is create a little bit of asymmetry around the face, but I assure you their styling on this makes that very flattering. And two things that are new that I absolutely adore. This lift that you see at the front, I did not do that. I did not have to use the heat from my hands. I did not have to train this wig. It was like this right out of the box. So I do believe that this little bit of permanent lift that they're adding to the front is going to be a standard feature moving forward. I can't guarantee that on some of the older legacy styles by Belle Tress, but the newer ones that are coming out, definitely I do see that. That is just an amazing feature because the way they style it around the face, any kind of lift and contour you can get at the front is going to help keep it out of the face and deliver a nice flattering look, especially with these improved lace fronts. It just exposes all of that. And you'll notice that that highlight pattern does come right up to the lace front on this color. And on this particular piece, it's not too heavy of a banding. Sometimes you can get a thick line banding of that highlight right up to the root. A lot of you have expressed that that isn't your favorite look, but I assure you on this piece here, it's well blended and it just delivers a very nice soft look at the lace front. This is meant to be styled away from the face. I think it gives a really nice flirty look to it. It's very casual. This is just my style. Kind of my style all the way around. Not too fussy, not too sophisticated, easy to wear. So even though it is 16 inches long, it stays out of the face, it stays out of the eyes, and it's super easy to wear. This is a part of the Cafe collection. They all have heat-friendly fiber, up to 350 degrees. I think that the manufacturer's recommendation might be a little lower than that if you want to take your heat appliances and tools. One thing you won't have to do is take steam or curling iron to get that lift in the front. Now this weighs just over 5 ounces, like 5.1. It feels super lightweight on. And these caps do run a little bit large on me. I have to cinch in those adjusters all the way they can go to accommodate a petite average circumference. But at a 21¼ inch circumference, I am able to get a very nice secure fit. So I certainly wouldn't want to miss out on these styles just because I have a petite circumference. So does this style remind you of any other Belle Tress styles? I do, it certainly does for me. In fact, it's hard to say when they come out with these photographs, manufacturers' photos on the listings that feature a mannequin head. They just all look alike to me, honestly. But this particular style, Dalgona 16, reminds me a lot of both the Columbia by Belle Tress and also the Rosella. In fact, I think this is going to be somewhere in between. And I am working on a comparison video of all three of those so that you can examine the similarities and differences. I believe that those three styles in progression could be used to help grow out your hair. They could be used as sister styles and maybe even change up your color a little bit. So that'll be an interesting video. So I've got Columbia sitting back here on the mannequin head P, and this one was where I took the Dalgona, and then over here, Rosella. So watch for that video coming soon. This is a very light density style. Everything that you're used to by Belle Tress, the same luxurious fiber, the same feel. It's a fine fiber. It's so soft and silky. It's just a dream to wear. And again, this is the heat-friendly fiber. And I also think that the way they're treating their heat-friendly fibers, and again, that's all probably very proprietary. They're not going to divulge exactly what they do, but I think they're improving it. However they're treating this fiber before it's sent out to you, I think we're getting more longevity out of it. In fact, this has inched its way ahead of Raquel Welch, in my opinion, in the heat-friendly fiber department. This is my favorite heat-friendly fiber as of the date of this video. Very low permatease, exactly what you would expect. If you own any of these styles back here, it's very, very similar. Just a light, thin coating of permatease all over, none of the thick, heavy, pillowy permatease that you would generally associate. Just enough to cover those wefts, just give a little bit of lift and hold to the style. You can just put your fingers in this and scrunch a little at the root. You're gonna pump up this lusciousness and get a beautiful, beautiful look. So if you like this Dalgona 16, you will be happy to know they have a Dalgona 23 coming. So a lot of you have expressed to me, gee, Taz, I love that. I just wish it was in like a 23 inch. And I'm like, wow, that's long. But it's coming. So a 23 inch is coming on this style. And I will be sure to review that just as soon as it is available to ship. I'm going to get my pre-order in the minute I am allowed to. Here's an inside look at the cap for Dalgona 16 by Belle Tress. There's that temple to temple lace front. It's nicely contoured, but it does not extend back into the ear tab. It moves seamlessly back into a left monofilament side part that reaches the crown. Now what you'll notice is that it's a little bit wider than many of the Belle Tress and other brands as well. Usually the side parts are a little more just left of center. This one is all the way out to nearly where the ear tab starts. That gives you a little bit of asymmetry and a beautiful look from the front. A closed velvet color covered ear tab, lots of fiber spliced in, an extended felted nape there, and you've got these bra strap type adjusters. So you'll notice that I did have to cinch those in quite a bit to accommodate a petite average circumference. I would say this is quite average right out of the box. There's enough stretch, it could probably go up to average large, and there's enough adjustment in the tabs here that I think you could probably get down to a petite average. Very comfortable. This style is right out of the box. I gave it a shake, I inspected it really well, I set it on my head to make the adjustments, and then it's been sitting back here on a mannequin head for several weeks, waiting its turn to be reviewed. So that's it. This is the way it comes right out of the box, just with a few shakes. Now with glasses, I love glasses with all of my Belle Tress styles. They fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab so comfortably and securely.